Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're looking at the top 10 healthy foods for weight loss.
That's right.
We're using material from the English Health Hub podcast.
hmm
Now, their hosts, Sophie and James, were talking about these foods for health, but also, interestingly, as a way to learn English.
Yeah, I kind of dual purpose there.
Exactly. But our mission today is really just to focus on the weight loss side of things. So we're stripping away the language lesson part and digging into how these foods can actually help.
So we're extracting the core nutritional advice related to weight management they shared. It's useful stuff.
Definitely. And they did it as a countdown, 10 down to 1, which I think is a good way to structure it. So we'll stick with that format.
Sounds
They
good.
call them delicious, nutrient-packed foods that make weight loss easier. So let's see what they are. Starting with number 10, Greek yogurt.
Okay, Greek yogurt. So the big thing here, as they pointed out, is the protein. It's really high in protein compared to, say, regular yogurt.
Right. And protein is key for feeling full, isn't it?
Absolutely. It promotes satiety, that feeling of fullness. So you eat it, you feel satisfied for longer, and maybe you end up eating fewer calories overall. It just helps manage hunger.
That makes sense. And they were quite specific about going for the plain, unsweetened kind, weren't they?
Yes, very clear on that. Because those flavored ones can have a surprising amount of added sugar, which kind of defeats the purpose if weight loss is the goal.
Totally. They suggested adding berries for flavor instead. That's a good tip. Natural sweetness, plus you get antioxidants.
Yeah, and vitamins, win-win.
Uh,
They even had a little phrase for it, something like, protein packs a punch.
yeah, I remember that. Sums it up well. Okay, so number 9 was quinoa.
Ah, quinoa. Interesting one. They highlighted it being a complete protein and high in fiber.
That combo is pretty powerful, right?
Yeah.
Complete protein meaning it has all those essential amino acids our bodies need.
Exactly. Your body can't make them, so you need to get them from food. And quinoa has them all. Plus, the fiber, well, we know fiber is great for digestion and also adds to that feeling of fullness.
And they positioned it as a better choice than, say, white rice.
Yeah, definitely. More nutrients, more fiber. And a key benefit they mentioned was how it helps keep blood sugar levels stable.
Oh, right, which helps with cravings.
Precisely. You avoid those big spikes and crashes in blood sugar that can make you suddenly desperate for a sugary snack. The complex carbs and fiber in quinoa slow down that sugar release.
That's really useful to know. They suggested using it in salads or as a side dish.
Very versatile.
And James, one of the hosts, said he just tosses it with veggies and a bit of olive oil. Simple.
Easy and healthy. Okay, next.
Number 8, avocado. Now, avocado, people sometimes worry about the fat content.
You hear that. But it's the type of fat that's important here. It's loaded with monounsaturated fats, healthy fats.
Right, good for the heart and all that.
Exactly. And what's really interesting for weight loss is that these healthy fats actually help curb hunger. They contribute to satiety, make you feel satisfied.
So the fat helps you feel full.
Yeah, it can influence appetite regulating hormones. So having some avocado can actually help you manage your overall intake.
Okay, that makes sense. Their suggestions were spreading it on whole grain toast.
Or adding it into smoothies. Both good ways to incorporate it. They had another one of those catchy phrases too. Healthy fats fuel fitness.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7, broccoli. A classic healthy food.
Oh yeah, broccoli is a nutritional superstar, as they called it, and for good reason. It's super low in calories, but packed, absolutely packed, with fiber and vitamin C and K, among others.
So you get a lot of nutritional bang for your buck, calorie-wise.
Exactly. The fiber helps with fullness, like we've been saying, and getting those essential vitamins is important, especially if you're reducing calories overall.
And it doesn't have to be boring. James mentioned roasting it with garlic, maybe a sprinkle of Parmesan. Sounds pretty good.
Definitely adds flavor. Okay, number 6 takes us to fish, specifically salmon.
Ah, salmon.
Ah.
Known for omega-3s, right?
That's a big part of it, yes. Rich in those healthy omega-3 fatty acids, but also a great source of high-quality protein.
So double benefit there. Protein for fullness and the omega-3s. Do they help with weight loss too?
Well, the research suggests omega-3s might play a role in fat metabolism and inflammation. Plus, they contribute to overall health, which supports any fitness goal. And again, that protein factor is really strong for satiety.
And how do they suggest preparing it?
Grilling or baking, healthy methods that don't add a lot of extra fat. Their phrase for this one was fish for a fit figure.
Catchy. Okay, halfway through. Number 5 is oats.
Oats, a breakfast staple for many, and it's on the list mainly because of its fiber content, specifically a type called beta-glucan.
Beta-glucan, what does that do?
It's a soluble fiber, so it absorbs water in your gut and forms this sort of gel-like substance.
Okay.
And that process slows down digestion and the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. The result: you feel fuller for longer, and it helps control appetite. Really effective.
So a bowl of oatmeal can keep you going for a while.
Definitely. And topping it with fruit, like Sophie and James suggested, adds more nutrients and natural sweetness.
James apparently likes his with almond butter and banana. More fiber, healthy fats.
Good combo.
Yeah.
Right, number 4 is eggs.
Eggs. Always seem to be back and forth on eggs, but they're generally seen as pretty healthy now, yeah.
Very much so. They are incredibly nutrient dense. You get high quality protein, vitamins like D and B12, choline, lots packed into one small package.
And the protein helps with staying full.
Absolutely. They highlighted that eating eggs for breakfast can actually reduce hunger throughout the day compared to, say, a breakfast lower in protein.
Oh, interesting. So it sets you up well.
Yeah. And they're versatile scrambled omelets with veggies, easy to prepare. Their phrase was, eggs equal energy.
Nice. Okay, into the top 3. Number 3, lentils.
Lentils. These are fantastic. They are serious powerhouses of both fiber and protein.
So ticking both those boxes again.
That combination makes them great for stabilizing blood sugar and really promoting that feeling of fullness. Plus, the point they made, which is really relevant, they're usually very budget friendly.
That's a great point. Healthy eating doesn't have to be expensive.
Not at all. Lentils are perfect for soups, stews, salads. James mentioned a lentil soup with carrots and spices. Sounds hearty and satisfying.
It really does. Okay, number 2, spinach.
Popeye's favorite. Spinach is amazing because it's incredibly low in calories, but just stuffed with nutrients. Vitamins A, C, K, iron, calcium.
And fiber too, I assume.
Yes, another good source of fiber. And it's so versatile, maybe more than people realize.
Like how?
Well, you can throw a handful into a smoothie. They said you often won't even taste it. Add it raw to salads. Or just quickly saute it with garlic as a side dish. Super easy to add nutrients to almost any meal.
They called it a weight loss must-have.
They did. And the phrase was, greens for lean genes.
Huh. I like that. Okay, drum roll. Number 1, according to the English Health Hub hosts, is chia seeds.
Chia seeds. These tiny little things have become really popular, and for very good reason.
What makes them so special?
They are just packed with nutrients. You get a ton of fiber, a good amount of protein, and they're one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids.
Wow. Okay.
But the really unique thing is how they absorb liquid. They can soak up like 10, 12 times their weight in water, and they form a gel.
Like the beta-glucan in oats.
Similar effect, yeah. They expand in your stomach, which physically makes you feel full and can significantly help reduce overall calorie intake.
That's fascinating. How do they suggest using them?
Mixing them into yogurt or oatmeal, making chia pudding, which is really easy, or James mentioned just blending them into his morning smoothies. Very simple ways to get those benefits.
Okay, so that's the full list. Let's quickly run through it again, 1 to 10.
Sure. Number 1 was chia seeds.
And the spinach at 2.
Lentils at 3.
Eggs at 4.
Oats, number 5.
Salmon at 6.
Broccoli, number 7.
Avocado at 8.
Quinoa, number 9.
And rounding it out, Greek yogurt at number 10.
It's a really solid list. You can see the themes, right? Lots of protein, lots of fiber.
Yeah, definitely. Foods that help you feel full, keep your energy steady, and give you lots of nutrients without necessarily packing in the calories.
Exactly. They're allies, really, in a weight loss journey. Not magic bullets, obviously, but very helpful additions.
Right. And Sophie and James, in their wrap-up, emphasized that incorporating these can help you feel, quote, lighter and stronger.
Which is a nice way to put it. They also stressed consistency, didn't they?
Yeah, that was a key point. Consistency is key. Start small and build these habits, which I think is really important advice.
It really is. Trying to overhaul everything at once is usually, well, overwhelming and unsustainable. But picking 1 or 2 of these foods and figuring out how to add them into your routine regularly, that's achievable.
It's interesting, too. They mentioned providing links for their listeners, like to organic chia seeds or quinoa, and explained it was a way to support their podcast.
Ah, right. That gives a bit of context. Content creators often do that, offer resources, sometimes affiliate links as part of engaging their audience and, keeping the show running.
Yeah, it shows that connection. But the main takeaway, I think, is that focus on building sustainable habits.
Definitely.
So for everyone listening, maybe just think about this list. Is there one food on there that seems, relatively easy for you to incorporate maybe a few times a week?
Starting small.
Exactly. What's one little step you could take? It's not about a complete diet revolution overnight, but those small, consistent changes that really add up over time for your overall well-being. Something to think about.